I'm out of here. Yeah.
When do you leave?
Soon. Yeah.
Texas or?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Texas.
I got a farm in Vermont.
Yeah.
It's a little cold.
Vermont's cold. I just want to go somewhere in the center of the country, somewhere it's easier to travel to both places, and somewhere where you have a little bit more freedom. Also, I think that where we live right here in Los Angeles is overcrowded.
Well, you guys have really done it over there in LA. You know you have really messed up when Joe Rogan is leaving. You know you messed up if Joe Rogan is leaving. In one of his recent podcasts, as you just saw the clip right there, he said he's leaving LA and he's going to Texas. Where in Texas? I'm not sure. He said he wants to be in the center of the country and he wants a place where there's a little more freedom, and LA is a little too overcrowded. Now, this problem with the freedom thing. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter right now currently taking sides. Oh, what he means by more freedom. Gotta ask him what he means by more freedom. I think he's referring to maybe not necessarily he's probably referring to the whole lockdown situation, because I've seen him talk about this and kind of be grievanced by the whole California, like really, really locking down. And they open back up and then the cases spiked and then they just immediately locked down everything again. And I don't know if they're the only state that locked down again, but as far as I can see, people are very just fed up with California, from the way they've handled the homeless issue to the way, I'll say LA more specifically. Some of the bigger cities, they are fed up with it because of the way they've handled the homeless issue, the rent and livability and affordability of housing is out of control over there. And that's another complaint that people have had about San Francisco, where Nancy Pelosi's district is. It's just almost impossible to live. And there was this company who started pods where you could live there for $200 in a pod with like 5 other people. I'm like, that's ridiculous. And the person conveniently came from the USSR. They said, I've seen what communism does, so we started a company where you can live in a pod for $200. While over here, you got these over there in Silicon Valley, you got them living there and making billions and billions and billions a year, billions and billions and billions a year. And the price of living is just insane. It's insane. And on top of that, if you have higher taxes and then people can't afford anything, it's going to just make people agitated. It's going to agitate people. Joe Rogan is somebody who's a reasonable guy. He understands things from his guests when he brings guests on. That's why he brings people on from just different topics and different expertise and things. And he has great conversation, and he really, really just gets things. He's one of those type of guys. And to run him out of your city, if he's leaving, if he's leaving your city, if he's leaving your place, then something's wrong. You're doing something wrong, because he's a really reasonable person, And I just think that this exodus, California could have an exodus, and look, everybody's been going to Texas. Same thing happened here where I live in Louisiana. After Hurricane Katrina, a lot of people left, and even like years and years after Hurricane Katrina, people are still like leaving here. Everybody goes to Texas. Texas is right beside us. They said they got low taxes, and it's just a chill place. I like Texas. I like California as well, but I see why people are moving to Texas. Even Elon Musk. Elon Musk was talking about moving the headquarters of Texas of Tesla to Texas rather than California. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. The Tesla headquarters to Texas. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I can kind of see why people are leaving California the way they are, or any of these other states, and going to Texas more specifically. Hey, it is what it is, and I'm sure he'll do just fine in Texas. There's probably more space, and he talked about overcrowding. That's another thing. It's very, very, those cities, they really get very, very overcrowded. And look, there's a whole bunch of land out there, but they still got everybody living in this one space. And I know in a lot of these states, the government owns a lot of the land, but there's a lot of land out there. There's a whole lot of land out there. So for this much like there's something that they can do, you know, just expand outward a little bit, but it would get kind of claustrophobic if it's just too much, you know, too many people. I've been to LA before. It's nice. I like it, but there are a lot of people there. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. What do you guys think about this? Man, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, whenever you do it, how you want to do it, wherever you do it, just do it. Joe Rogan, you're trending again. Yeah. Peace out. Hey, turn the notification bell on too. They sometimes they don't send that stuff out. Peace.